Let's whip it out, she cried. Now, as I said, the trailer I found very exciting, right? I found the trailer, genuinely exciting. Now, where is it? Doing. All right, firstly, I'm never a fan of the mini trailer before the trailer. Although it isn't now paused there, you can see all the smoke over London. Wonder what's going down, right? It looks like epic Doctor Who, right? Which we had in the classic era as well. Totally an epic Doctor Who. I would say Invasion is epic Doctor Who, right? Why do we still remember the Sidemen coming up over St. Paul's Cathedral? Because of epic Doctor Who. Dalek Invasion of Earth, epic Doctor Who. Daleks to a certain extent as well, but Dalek Invasion of Earth was epic Doctor Who. So it's not an invention of the new era. It's just something that's been able to be delivered in the new era, right? Much more than it was before. What other epic Doctor Who's? I mean, there's Three Doctors, like the whole wrestling with Omega thing. That was epic Doctor Who. There's a lot of epic Doctor Who in Pertwee years. Invasion of Dinosaurs, sort of nearly. I would say maybe Terror of the Autons as well, with having the Time Lord show up at the beginning. Yeah, there's a lot of epic Doctor Who. In fact, it leans into it. Well, okay, what's a good Tom Baker epic Doctor Who? Amazingly, and you really see the problem with it, is Terror of the Zygons, right? That should have been epic Doctor Who, but just wasn't done very well, sadly, right? But I don't think epic Doctor Who is something for New Who only. Absolutely, I'd call War Games epic Doctor Who, right? There's a lot of epic Doctor Who going on. Ape Snake Boy. So anyway, how are you doing, sir? I was very turned off to Doctor Who, right, prior to this trailer. This is the new era, because all I've heard them bang on about is identity. Like identity. That's all I heard them bang on about, right? About being seen and trans rights. I can't work out how anybody can be more fucking seen than a drag queen. I mean, really? How much more seen can any human being possibly be? And it's the only thing, literally the only thing that they talk about, right? Shoot it. I don't know how much more seen any. So, I was really turned off, right? And it seemed to be that would be the fact, and it might be. But this trailer was to get you excited for Doctor Who, right? Remind you why you like Doctor Who. Now, they should have done a few more nostalgic trailers through the year, I think. And I would like to see them start doing stuff to introduce Doctor Who to the Disney audience, right? I like that about the 2005 launch, right? They had this great documentary, Doctor Who: A New Dimension, I believe it was called, where Rusty Davies talked you through what Doctor Who was. That was great, right? So I'd like to see it, but this looks very exciting. So anyways, we start with a little trailer before a trailer. And it certainly looks like they spent a lot more money on this. It looks like a lot of money.
Sometimes I think there's something missing. Like I had something lovely.
Okay, so I have to say, this is great, and she's great in this, but I haven't seen anything new yet. I've seen this before. So I'm starting off, I'm irritated.
And it's gone. I lie in bed thinking, what have I lost?
And I think David Tennant is looking very in fine. I mean, he's obviously older. But again, this is something I was just watching The Five Doctors, and Pat Troughton and John Pertwee looked older, right? And they were weirdly playing it like they were after their time as a Doctor. And I don't know what Terrence Dicks was really thinking. I understand the season, 6B thing that he has going, but he also had that for John Pertwee, right? I don't know. It's weird. And also for Richard Dell. Anyway, they've all Pertwee especially. I mean, Troughton and Pertwee had definitely aged, and they're playing it like it was non-existent. He's definitely aged, right? And I think it's fine. This is definitely a man closer to his 50s, and the other one was a man closer to his 20s, 30s, 20s. Yeah, and it definitely Timer. And it doesn't matter, right? It really genuinely doesn't matter. Still haven't seen anything new. I'm still irritated.
I've got this friend called Donna Noble. I had to wipe her memory to save her life.
No! I like they're using the archive footage, right? And again, you do see like them being visibly younger as well, which is interesting. And they certainly want to separate the 10th Doctor and the 14th Doctor, if he is indeed the 14th Doctor.
If she remembers me, she will die. So what happens next?
Okay, so that's a unit person, we think, right? Richard Madley. And okay, fine. You have Yasmin Finnett as a background character in it, fine. As long as she's not like constantly rubbing a fucking female penis in my fucking face, I'm fine with it, right? Okay, I'll put up with it. And I would have actually a year ago. Now I'm like, ugh. Leave me alone. Leave me alone with this.
What's next? The spaceship crashes right in front of her. It's like she's drawing us in.
What the hell? We've got a bloody Martian in the shed.
Okay, that's so. I mean, it's so great, Donna. Got a bloody Martian. I mean, that's pure Donna. Meet the Beat looks freaking awesome. Oh my god! Like they are serious money going into this. Right, and she's putting like what's her name? Catherine Tate, freaking perfect, right? She and this was the greatness of that Doctor companion combo. It was something a little bit different. It was like they tried to do a Colin Baker and Nicola Bryant of them, constantly sniping at each other, but it just came out a little bit hateful. Right, it came out that they just didn't really like each other much, and then it came to Trial of the Time Lord, and suddenly they were friends. It was really they stopped like spitting bullets at each other. So this is something different. Donna is just Donna. Donna is just like a force of nature and very relatable and very fun, right? And it's an interesting counterbalance for David Tennant's Doctor. Right, he likes to be the more boisterous, relaxed one, right? And she's like, bloody. I mean, like, here again, we'll play that again.
Bloody Martian in the shed.
Oh, it's so good, right? And so yeah, so they're not shying away from. Oh, there's no quick fix. I say it's certainly a plot point in the first probably 15 to 20 minutes. Of like how she's not gonna die, right? Beat the Meat looks awesome. It was also great seeing Donna's mum as well. I mean, like you have a total different view of her. Seeing was it thanks? I can't. What's her name again? Sylvia something or other. After because we've watched Turn Left, and that was just such a great performance. That really was an absolutely great performance.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, awesome. Again, I mean, it's just a great about, and it's good seeing the Wraith Warrior.
Here we go again. I don't believe in destiny, but if destiny exists, then it is heading for Donna Noble.
Again, all this seems very organically Doctor Who. Right, I'm intrigued for the whole mystery of how he regenerated his clothes. That's got to be something going on, right? But yeah, none of this seems like not Doctor Who to me, and it's really I'm just enjoying it. It's exciting and fun.
And I've got a memory. After a very long time, something's coming back.
Who are they?
Monsters.
There's something so bad the TARDIS ran away.
That's brilliant. Again, really scary. She's got her memories back and she knows what's going on. I think they have the plot point of her not being able to find out, and then they resolve it and they're on Dr. Donna, and it's just fun. This is basically what they said they wanted to do at the watch along. They want to come back and do something totally fun.
Yes.
We go
and kick its ass.
I love it. I'm very, and again, this is very Avengers. It's very, and we finally see what that set was. We all thought it was a helicarrier. No, it was a landing pad.
Kate Lethbridge Stewart. What do we do this time, Doctor? How do we find?
I mean, it's that looks gorgeous. Oh, me, does that? And remember when we all saw that? And that looks gorgeous. Holy crap, does that look nice? I'm like, so yeah, look, Doctor Who, huge budget. I think very, very Doctor Who. There's a chick with dick in it. I think, okay, fine. Don't whack your dick in my face. You're female dick. You're very female. Okay, whatever you want. And just let me have the good Doctor Who. I think I can see past it, right? Hopefully, I hope. I mean, hopefully it won't be like just obnoxious relentlessly. But nah, it's not just spectacle, right? You are put back in that same place by Catherine Tate and David Tate, and you really are. But this looks insane.
The human race.
Something entered this world. Oh, but he is recognizing me.
Who is he?
The one who waits.
So apparently, and they don't say in the trailer, but they said on Twitter, this is the Toymaker, right? And again, excellent, epic Doctor Who, like the whole world's ending. It's just like, this is great. And again, I don't think it's just a spectacle. It's just the ability to produce the spectacle. Although I have to tell you, they don't need to be spending this much money on it.
Open fire!
Why does it have to be this?
Oh, that was a good. Oh, look at that! Interesting. And so clearly, okay, yeah, this is so awesomely the Toymaker.
Your fight is with me! I don't know if I can save your life this time. Worldwide premiere.
Got a great buzz, this trailer. It really does. Okay, on first glance, this looks like an interesting Doctor. I don't see him fluttering his eyebrows. Let's go again. Interesting. Okay, let's go back. Let's watch this. But yeah, I'm excited. That was super. It was super exciting. Tell me more. Right? That was genuinely exciting. Not just exciting. It looked like it's going to be quality. And man, does it look like it's got a good budget.
Sometimes I think there's something missing. Like I had something lovely. And it's gone. I lie in bed thinking, what have I lost?
So this, I mean, again, this seems like the beginning. Lovely bit of acting there from Catherine Tate. But again, I'm really transported back to Donna Noble. In fact, if you like Donna Noble, and I do like Donna Noble, this is a strong recommend. I wonder how much this is. Donna Noble. It's overpriced, sadly. It's that, like, if this was a tenner, they'll probably sell a lot more of them. Like on download, here, this. But it is excellent, right? You really get the feeling of Donna Noble, and it's a lot of fun. It's very, very organic. It's written well. James Goss, Matt Fitton, Jacqueline Ryan, and John Dorney. Well, that's a good pedigree, isn't it? You don't get a pedigree like that nowadays, blimey. And it was, what's her name again? Jacqueline King. Excellent. So this is a real recommend. Donna Noble Kidnapped really fits organically into it. You have a David Tennant cameo. Excellent. So yeah, well, this all seems like very much great Doctor Who.
I've got this friend called Donna Noble. I had to wipe her memory to save her life. No! If she remembers me, she will die. So what happens next? The spaceship crashes right in front of her. It's like she's drawing us in.
What the hell? We've got a bloody Martian in the shed!
Oh, so awesome. Again, I mean, I'm really... Aren't you transported back to the Dr. Donna? I did a great season of Doctor Who, a great time.
Oh, here we go again. I don't believe in destiny, but if destiny exists, then it is heading for Donna Noble.
Why doesn't he believe in destiny?
And I've got a memory. After a very long time, something's coming back.
Who are they?
Monsters.
There's something
I mean, I like that they call it monsters.
so bad the TARDIS ran away.
Yes.
We go and kick its ass!
Great music. I see the TARDIS being transported there. This is a feature of anniversary stories now. There you go, right at the bottom, by helicopter. Man, the money they spend on this, it's crazy. I mean, they must have hired a helicopter or two. Bloody hell.
Kate Lethbridge Stewart.
I don't think they've met before, have they? It's a good combo as well. Kate Lethbridge. I mean, again, the trouble with Kate Lethbridge, she's so bloody flat, right? It's just she's so dull. So you need somebody to bounce. Like her versus Matt Smith, I think works, and Capaldi. You know, it's like not so much with. She wasn't in any Jodie episodes as I recall. Oh, yes, she was.
What do we do this time, Doctor?
Yeah, that was really a very indicative that she wasn't a Jodie episode, and she's normally like very underpowered and the least impressive person on screen. She was very overpowered in that Jodie episode. I wonder what she's wearing right around her arm. That's weird.
So how do we fight the human race?
Something.
So there's no sign of nostalgia in this other than you're back with Dr. Donna. I mean, there's no like old doctors, that sort of thing. Do you think they're going to be or not? Is a Donna Noble show with Doctor Who or two? I think it seems... David Tennant seems like a strong presence in this to me.
Enter this world.
Oh, but he is recognizing me.
Who is he?
The one who waits.
Open fire!
Why does it have to be this?
Why does it have to be him? But again, this is obviously he's been shrunken down somehow.
Your fight is with me! I don't know if I can save your life this time. Worldwide premiere.
Yeah, I think that's what I was being excited about. I do. I really genuinely do. I think I think it was a strong bloody trailer. I really let's see what reaction is. I can't imagine a reaction will be bad. Really? I really can't imagine it'll be bad at all. Let's have a look at the twats. Oh yeah. Doink. Share screen. Oh, I got the wrong thing. There you go. Oh yeah, actually, there's a few things we need to talk about. They released a few images, and I think they're all fantastic. You have let's start with this. I mean, this is just gorgeous, right? This is really good. This is good, but we don't even have a date yet. We really should. But I mean, a great piece of imagery. And if this is what they're saying, Doctor Who is, I'm on board. Frankly, it looks modern. It looks traditional. It looks like Doctor Who, right? And the only connection they're going to have to the Jodie era is the TARDIS shell, right? It looks very Doctor Who to me. Partners in Crime, what's more? Thomas reunion of they're very much selling this on the nostalgia of Dr. Donna, not on the nostalgia of Doctor Who, which is interesting. I think she looks okay in the end, right? I think you look fine. So there's this image they released as well. Yeah, and so okay, he's Neil Patrick Harris is a toy maker. Although the link wasn't working. Let's see if the link's working yet. Nope. I just don't understand how that guy who did Celestial Toymaker hasn't been hired by the BBC to do more. All right, it's a mystery to me. Like it really, like why wouldn't he? Like BBC, why wouldn't it's? I mean, really, it's baffling because that was and I bought every reconstruction. Right, I got the what's it called again? Not the Macro Terror. That was actually quite good. I got what's the name on pre-order? Underwater Menace. I just had in my head the fishy one. Right, I had it on. I have on pre-order here. Let me pull up some of the Celestial Toymaker. There you go. Is this it? Yeah, it's supposed to be it.
As a non-profit fan animation.
It's fantastic. And normally I hate these things when they do them in color. But like this so worked. Look at this. Because this is a very hard one to animate, right? Because it's all just sound, really. Here's we go. Come on. So they say there's a picture of this carving of a doll, of a clown doll, and they say the same thing's going to happen. All right, so yeah, again, I think very much nails the character of the Celestial Toymaker. Yeah, the creepiness of it. Oop. There we go. Stephen and Dodo here are great.
All right. We'll play your little games. But if we win, we get the TARDIS back, okay?
Agreed.
And if we lose?
You never see the TARDIS again.
Again, I know he's here. I got something he is doing. He did the Vorp thing. Where is it? The intro. Do I have it? I did have it here. Where is it? Where is it? It was kind of recent, wasn't it? No, I don't. It's not there. Ahsoka, God help us. Fine. So I can't find it. But like this should have been available. Like when you announce the Celestial Toymaker, you should be able to go and say, And now, boom, here it is on iPlayer. The animated toy looks like David Tennant. I thought it was great. I mean, again, as a fan thing, I just thought it was great. Yeah, now I'll find the new one. It's just gorgeous, right? This is something that Vorp magazine are going to be doing. And Vorp is fantastic. I'm still reading the last one. It's so good. Yeah. Download. Boink. Let me play that. There you go. Doink. So same animator, and I believe this is professional work.
I stopped the car at last and let the fog close in around me.
I believe it's Stephen Noonan doing the narration.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, this guy is Barker. He knows what he's doing, right? Again, but if you're going to introduce a toy maker, you should really introduce a toy maker, right? And have that and have a reconstruction with that quality. I think that quality was excellent, right? I think again, this is fun. And then we got Kate Lipper Stewart, looking quite booby actually there, but a little bit milfy. Good for you, darling. But yeah, I mean, like she's always been an underwhelming character. I don't know what to tell you. When was she best? I think in Downtime, which is when she was played by another actress. Let's see what Bleeding Gorse say about this. Doctor Who 6th anniversary trailer. Destiny is heading for Donna Noble. Somehow, yes. Thanks to Subwave Network. Oh, fuck off. Let's stop with the Subwave Network. Okay. I'm sick of trying to find your hidden messages. God's sake. Just stop. Stop with that, you bonkers. Like, really? Breaking through BBC One broadcast last weekend. It's messaged over its broadcast channel. We got word earlier this week that on Saturday, September 23rd at 6:10, I think it was 6:13, which is really weird, which is a very important Kabbalistic number. I think it was 6:13. Their time has come. And that meant it was also time for the for an official trailer for BBC Disney Showrun Russell David's 3-episode Doctor Who anniversary special event. Success. I think I think this is the first time in a long time we're seeing success from this current production team. This production team that has so much potential to do greatness, right? I think it's good to see a bit of success. And this, I think, was totally right on the nose, in a good way. Well, that's it then. It looks like Network has some pretty good sources because the official trailer for David Tennant, the 14th Doctor, and Catherine Tate, Donna Noble, starring 3-episode special. I'll wait for you below. Yeah, okay, fine. And yes, Neil Patrick Harris. Yeah, we've been through the whole thing. This is just telling us who's in it. We didn't see Bernard Cribbins in it, right? No, okay. This is no new news. Let's have a look. See what reaction was on Twitter. I can't imagine the reaction would be bad, right? Because I was like, that looked pretty darn good. Okay, but by the way, on YouTube, it was doing gangbusters. Look at the. I mean, again. You always can tell when something actually is good by its performance. That's 20,000. Okay, 20,000 likes. That's pretty darn good, and 5,000 views. That's weird. Okay, but 20,000 likes, 5,000 views in an hour, solid, right? That's a mark of something doing very well. Let's have a look. I can't imagine there's going to be people negative about this in any way. I was skeptical about it. Looks amazing. Michelle, we agree. Epic, yeah. Hopefully it will be better at least. Looks pretty good. Yeah. So we're back. Yeah, again. Yeah, everybody is yeah. I would agree, right? I would agree. I really think this is excellent. And it kicks out and kick its ass. I mean, yeah, I love it all. Right? I am probably stoked for it. Let's see if there's any new articles about this. Doing. It must be a lot of people talking about it. Doctor Who confirms return of iconic 75-year-old villain. Yeah, 50-year-old villain, but not on the trailer, weirdly. So they come, yeah, we covered that. Yeah, new look of shooting at work. Yeah, look, anything new we're doing well with, right? I think this all looks genuinely good. So is there anything in the? Where is this? Hang on. Let me go over here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. See if they dropped a new article. Oh yeah, 2 already. Blimey. I mean that they have confirmed he's a toy maker is a big deal, I think. And yeah, okay, they're just showing the tweet, right? They're just showing the tweet. That's it. That's not a story, darling. Really, you need to put it together, right? You need to put it together. What's this? But then at the same time, by the way, this is okay. Why have I been so freaking negative about this era of Doctor Who? I'll show you exactly why I've been so negative, because this is the only shit I've seen. So check this out.
5 hours to go.
Okay, it seems like it's been going for 50 hours, and we just want you to die. I mean, not you, Suze Kempner, obviously. We want you to live a good and enlightened life and not be a hateful moron cunt, right? We would love that. 5 hours ago.
5 hours to go. Getting close. Oh, a supercomputer. That'll have some records of the Doctor. Come help me, yeah?
She's such a shit actress. It really is remarkable how shit she is. That she gets paid to do this. I mean, let's go and watch that again.
5 hours to go. Getting close. Oh, a supercomputer. That'll have some records of the Doctor. Come help me, yeah? Okay,
so, darling, when you say getting close, you are like anti-Viagra, right? Let's say I'm on the train and you know, I get a huge hard on. It happens, baby. It happens. But and yeah, you're holding your 2000D over your lap to describe your, to disguise your raging boner. And I need to stand up. I stop going. You know what I do? I think of Suze Kempner as Doom, the best named spin-off, whatever piece of shit, whatever it's called. The most aptly named one ever, right? It is the most aptly named one ever, because this thing you're in is Doom for anybody who subscribes to it. Anything else? Subway Network. Nothing, really, nothing. Okay, yeah, I'm here. I want to go over this for 1 second about the irritating marketing thus far, right? Where are we up to? Doink. Like this is the thing we were supposed to be getting excited about. This picture, piss off. Yeah, it's the thing for the when we saw it on the trailer, the gun, that was fun. This is a bit of a set. Leave us the fuck alone. Boring cunt. Right? It's just dull. Leave it out. I mean, right? This is the sort of relentless border we've been up to. So let's should we go to Ahsoka? Let's do one more bit about Doctor Who. Because I got a couple of funny things. Oh, shall we do this? Okay. They're not going to deal with it, okay? You need to deal with how they're not going to deal with the Timeless Child. It's already forgotten. It's over. Oh, I mean, like, yeah. How will they deal with the Timeless Child? That they're going to pretend it never existed, or they're going to actively retcon it. For goodness sake, just get over it, you weirdo. Right? And I mean that. Yeah, just get over it. These people are just weirdos. I think that's a fair description. Just weirdos. Anyway, let's read what they got to say. Rusty Davison's back. Oh boy, and he is. For Doctor Who season 14 and 15. But will he have his hassle to type loose ends from the Chibnall era? No, he's not going to address it because it doesn't matter because nobody fucking watched it. Like, people would rather jump out of a building. You know, like in 9/11, as the Twin Towers are burning, you could be burned to death instead of getting out, or you could jump out the window. A lot of people jumped out the window. That's how they feel about the Jodie Whittaker era, because it was shit. You blithering moron. It was shit. Now, it remains to be seen if Rusty Davis era is just going to be a litany of chicks with fucking dicks, right? Maybe. Hopefully not, right? Hopefully not. Hopefully it'll deliver the promise of what I just saw, which was good in Doctor Who, right? Just keep that up, Russell, and stop with look, here's a bit of the set of you. We don't give a fuck, right? We don't give a fuck. We go. So Rusty, nobody gives a shit. So let's just get here 5 ways. Doctor Who season 4 can pretend the time show will never happen. I think highly likely, right? Let's see what the introduction. Doctor Who season 14 is set to open a big way for Rusty Davis as returns as showrunner. Loose ends the introduction of Timeless Star, which Rusty Davis will need to resolve. I hope he does. I hope he does it in like a line, right? I hope he does it like easier than he explains how Donna can remember being Donna again. The Doctor has long been established as part of an alien race, extremely advanced humanoid called the Time Lords. These Time Lords had found ways to manipulate. Oh, fuck off! Don't try and Timeless Child. Despite almost a decade and a half and 3 generations since 2010, one of the biggest concept change. Yeah, it was fuck. It was absolute fuck. Leave it alone. We know what it was. It was shit. Okay. The simplest and least satisfying way to resolve the Timeless Child mystery is most likely as well. And unfortunately, the one that has present in Doctor Who is ignoring the subject completely. Towards the end of the Rusty Davis first run on Doctor Who, he introduced the character of Jenny, the biological daughter of the Doctor, thanks to a machine that farmed and produced rapid DNA. They were going to bring it back. They just kind of like, it's fine. She went off to the big finish things. The episode concluded with Jenny having survived a fatal wound thanks to a Time Lord genetics. Again, that was a request of Stephen Moffat, thinking that he would use her, but he replaced her with River Song, right? That's essentially what went down, which he also introduced in the Rusty Davis era. She flew off in space. However, the storyline was never picked up again, despite it having significant development that the Doctor had a child, albeit a lab created one. Yeah, I mean, you could have done more. It's possible Rusty Davis will opt to do the same thing with the Timeless Child plot. Probably. What about the Doctor's mother hiding her face, or what that was supposed to be? Obviously, the Weeping Angels. Well, it's certainly the easiest way to deal with it. It would be it wouldn't be the wisest. The Timeless Child storyline had too great an impact, and do I agree with this? I think I do. Simply pretend it never happened, Russell. I mean, I don't know. Would I be okay with it? I don't know. Russell, I mean, probably just pretend it never happened, right? Or just get rid of it in one line. Russell Davis' tenure as Doctor Who will be partly judged on how it has a Timeless Child story. That's a fair point, and I think that's a fair point for this side of fandom, right? I hate to say we're divided, but we are divided. That's a very, very fair point. Donald too great an impact on the controversial pretend it never happened. Russell Davis tenure Doctor Who has returned. Doctor Who will partly be judged out. Oh, I just read that. Most are hoping the retcons the events during the Chibnall run, but never addressing it would almost be as bad. Well, most are hoping he retcons the events. Okay, fine, we're on the same page. But never addressing it would almost be as bad as continuing to let the timeless child story play out. Okay, so I see what side of the fence this goes on. Timeless Child was a trick by the master. Yeah, that's a very easy way of dealing with it, right? And I like Sacha Dhawan's master, but there's too many other plot holes that it will blow. Like, it would have to be a good trick, and thinking that Gallifrey was blown up and things like that. After Chibnall era used the master to reveal the Doctor's origin, Doctor Who season 13 did almost nothing to further the plot because it was cancelled, essentially, or explain how it was possible. The ongoing silence on the matter may be an indication that the master was simply trying to manipulate the Doctor, possibly to turn her against their race, or possibly to confuse and bring the Doctor to a breaking point. The master frequently deceives the Doctor and bends the truth in order to gain an advantage. However, the payoff for this lies does appear to appear in a few episodes, or at least the same season that didn't have what. However, the payoff for these lies will usually appear in the last few episodes, or at least the same season, and didn't in the Chibnall's final seasons. Well, he had a 5-year plan, and he was fired 2 years, 3 years in. With a plot line somewhat being unresolved, Russell Davis could run with a convenient way to erase the Timeless Child story. And yeah, that's okay. It's a bit dull. Timeless Child was just Toymaker changing reality. This is the one I like. This is the one I like a lot, right? Go for this one. One theory that doesn't appear to have solid footing is that the Toymaker, an old villain from the classic world, returning. Well, it does now, as returning for the 6th anniversary, is behind it all. While the Toymaker is known for their ability to bend and alter reality in an effort to best the Doctor, the amount of planning and coordination for this payoff to be true makes it unlikely. I don't know. I don't think it. I mean, again, I like the idea that when the Doctor fell out the TARDIS at the end of Twice Upon a Time, that's when she fell into the Toymaker's realm. I find that less likely now than I did before, right? What are we up to? The amount makes it unlikely. Doctor Who Season 12, Episode 10, The Timeless Child, aired on March 1st, 2020. However, Chibnall did not announce his intention to leave the series until more than a year later, and Russell Davis announced his return more than 18 months. Okay, fine. The things are planned well in advance. Yeah, okay, we get the idea. With these projects, due to collaboration between the creative teams, then the volume of work and time that needs completing each episode. But principal work for the Timeless Child would have happened long before Russell Davis came anywhere close to returning. Well, that's true. So that isn't to say that Russell Davis couldn't use the Toymaker to wreck on the Timeless Child narrative. I thought that's what you're saying. No, it wasn't planned, but it's more likely he would use the Toymaker to enhance his own stories instead of erasing previous ones. I don't know. He did seem like he wanted to erase him. Joe's Dr. Martin is actually an unbound Doctor. Well, what does that mean? Like from another dimension? I don't talk to you about unbound. I mean, yeah, like that'll be fine with me. With a large canon Doctor Who, what reminds me? Let's go over here for a second. They were apparently talking about this Dark Gallifrey thing recently. Tuesday. So I look at that, I just giggle, right? Every time I look at Billy Piper, I go, whoa, what happened there? Very scary. Fine. No, let's go back. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Where? Really? There you go. With the large canon of Doctor Who audio and published adventures, there is a well-defined reason how to explain the Time Tunnel narrative that exists. The Unbound Doctor, Unbound Adventures, Doctor here to strict the canon and create a steady stream of stories outside the established lore. I mean, like, look, the whole tech tour and all that stuff, you got to get rid of all that shit. It's just shit. The Unbound Adventures seem to have their own incarnation of Doctor. I mean, Jodie's an Unbound Doctor, right? That's definitely new commanders and plenty of stories that exist in their own bubble. This could be an explanation for the Joe Martin Doctor, or potentially for the incident with the Timeless Child, merely a collision with another reality where Martin's Doctor hells. Okay, I could go for that. Rosalie David could use the Timeless Child. Now, I find this the least likely. I think he would use it to erase it, right? I do. I find this the least likely. As much as it complicates the history of the Doctor and the Time Lords, it's not an uninteresting idea, and it's not an uninteresting origin for how to development of regeneration powers. I think it is. I think it might have had a German of an idea, but it was so badly executed that it's that it should be forever forgotten, right? It just so dumb. Again, painfully obvious. It was just so the Doctor could be less white and less male, right? That was it, right? That was just it. And I'm sorry that we can see through you. It's like, really, it's like seeing through the Russell Brand bullshit. Like, who can't see through that? I mean, right, really? It's like, that one's just obvious, especially as we have the bang to bloody right. What are we up to? It provides quite a rabbit hole to dig deeper into discovering Doctor's past, and the whole adds a new layer of storytelling. No, it doesn't. It takes away. It makes it boring, especially the way it was the application used by Chibnall, which was really boring. Right, when the series started in '63, Regeneration wasn't fully fleshed out. Well, it really wasn't fleshed out in '66 either. They called it Rejuvenation then. It really wasn't till the first normal regeneration. I mean, well, you had Hartnell to put Troughton. That's Rejuvenation. Then Troughton to Pertwee was like false regeneration. The first one was 4 to 5, really. 3 to 4, I should say. Wasn't fleshed out until the creators and producers needed to recast William Hartnell. They were actually going to recast him in the Celestial Toymaker, I believe, right? And create an in-story explanation. But then the limitation of regeneration of the Time Lord put a ticking time clock how long Doctor Who can survive as a show. Not really, even though 11 Doctors already started a new regeneration cycle. But the China's Child origin is a way to continue regenerating far into the future. It's true, but like, it's just so shit. It's beyond belief, right? It's genuinely so shit. It's beyond belief. It's the only way I can really, it's shit beyond shit, mate. Absolutely shit. Something else. I just want to just say this. Enough with like Jinx Monsoon and gaming. I mean, really. Everything's gay. It's like, okay, new picture of Jinx Monsoon. I don't care. Right? I find this stuff irritating. Here's the thing. They keep saying things like this are inclusive. I don't think so. They're exclusionary. Right? There's a large section of your audience, Muslims, Christians, Jews, Hindus, Buddhists, I think, that find cross-dressing immoral. Right, I know it's like, whoa, yeah, they find it immoral and weird and wrong, right? And I know that's not secular philosophy, but like, yeah, people find it that a bit sus, okay? And I'm not telling you what to do or what's right and wrong, but I'm just saying it's exclusionary to anybody who says God Himself looks down on cross-dressing. Right, as exclusionary. I hate to be the one to break it to you. It's not you being seen. It's not stunning and brave. It's you pushing your agenda down our bloody throats. Right. There's a a couple of fun things we should look at before we move forward. This one is the greatest woman ever, right? I named this greatest woman ever. Actually, this one first. Well, we just finished off with a bit of Doctor Who. Sylvester.
La la la.
Well, exterminate.
I mean, he was such a great choice as Doctor. I mean, he really was. He had all these great qualities. I like a bit of Sylph. This is fun. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.